Did you know you can set up your own team within Microsoft Teams and meet with fellow students to carry out group work? This short video will show you how. Before we begin, you need to know that when working with Microsoft Teams, it's always best to download the Microsoft Teams app to your desktop. The Teams app allows you to access the full functionality of Teams and gives you a better experience. So to create your own team, access the Microsoft Teams app, select the Teams icon in the left-hand menu and select the option at the top right to join or create team. Next, select Create Team and you'll then see a box where you can give your team a name, you can add an optional description and set privacy options for your team. If you're using a team for group work, it's best to keep the group private so that only those students you add to the team will have access to that team space. Select Next. Now you can add people to your team. Start typing the names of people you wish to add and select the correct name from the list. When you have everyone selected, click on Add. Don't worry if you forget someone, you can always add people to the team later. So there you have your team. Anyone you've added will see the team just as you see it the next time they log in to Microsoft Teams. It's useful if all the group members turn on notifications for the team so that they are alerted to any new messages or files shared, etc. If you have forgotten to add someone when setting up the team, you simply need to click on the three dots next to the team name and select Add Member. Search for their name and then add them. It's a good idea to make everyone you add to the team a team owner. This means that everyone in your group will have the full permissions to all the team settings and the full functionality in the team meetings. To do this, again, click the three dots next to the team name, select Manage Team and use the drop-down to change each member to owner. So, how do you use this team space for group work? In the team space, you can see that you're able to chat with your team members. So this is a good space for sharing messages to keep in contact with your group in between meetings, just to keep track of progress and keep the communication around the group project or assignment going. You can @tag people in the chat, and that can be useful if you need to draw a particular team member's attention to a message. In this space, you can also share files to collaborate on, so you may wish to upload an existing document, or you can create a new blank document, and you can see here that you can create a PowerPoint, Word, Excel, OneNote, or Microsoft Forms document. So I'm going to upload a PowerPoint presentation so that my group can start collaborating on it. I go to Upload and Files and then select the file from my computer. You can see that Teams will start uploading the file into the Files tab in your Teams space, and everyone in the team will then be able to access that file. Any documents shared in the team space can be viewed and edited by all team members, and all the changes made are auto-saved and will be available to all team members in real time. Once you've uploaded the file to Teams, everyone in the group will be able to access it and edit it in Teams, but they'll also be able to access and edit the file within their Office 365 account. Office 365 can be accessed via the portal or by logging in to login.gre.ac.uk with your university ID and password. There are other tools in Teams for collaboration. One of those is the Teams Whiteboard. You can add the whiteboard as a tab to the top of your Teams space by clicking on the plus sign and selecting the Whiteboard app from the many apps you can use within Teams. Give your whiteboard a name and save. All team members can then open the whiteboard and collaborate, all contributing their ideas, and this can be done in real time with everyone working simultaneously. Microsoft Teams, of course, can also be used to meet online via video and chat. From the Teams space, you can start a meeting at any time, but more than likely you're going to want to schedule in a meeting at an agreed time. Select Schedule a Meeting, create a new meeting in the calendar, and hit Send. This will then email an Outlook calendar invitation to all team members. If they accept the invite, they'll be able to join the meeting at the scheduled time from the link in the calendar invite within their Outlook calendar and also from their Teams calendar. Once a group member has begun the meeting in the team space, the other members will simply need to click Join to connect to the meeting. Meeting in Teams means that you can get together as a group virtually and discuss your group work over video. You can talk to one another over video using your microphones, but also have the option to use the meeting chat, where you can text chat, share links and files. Teams allow members to share their screens so that you can look at documents together in this way, and even share your group's PowerPoint presentation so that you can practice delivering the presentation together over Teams. Teams meetings can also be recorded, so you could record meetings to keep track of the decisions you make as a group, or you could record a presentation rehearsal and watch it back. Meeting recordings can be accessed from the meeting chat. So there, in a nutshell, are the key features of collaborating for group work in Microsoft Teams. If you'd like to know more about using Teams and Office 365 for collaborating and group work, please check libcal.gre.ac.uk for our workshops on using Teams for group work, or make an appointment with one of our digital champions.